Hey, thanks for joining us again today. Today we're at Auto Sport in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We have a 1981 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe with only 38,000 miles. It is actual mileage on the title, and it was actually one of the first years for Carfax. So you can go on our website, see the Carfax. You'll see that the mileage was documented throughout its life. Today we're going to do a little walk around. We'll go around the exterior, interior, engine bay. We'll show you all the lights, everything working. Whenever we got this car in, we did drive it about 50 or 100 miles. We had Pennsylvania inspection done, and it's a very nice car all the way around. From what I can tell, I think it's original paint. I'll let you be the judge of that, but everything from the gaps, the body lines, the moldings, everything seems to line up very nicely. I don't see any signs of paint work, but again, I'll let you be the judge of that. So we're going to start in the front. We'll work our way around, and if there's anything I miss, as always, call me, text me, email me. I'd be glad to do an individual FaceTime with you as well. So there are also underneath pictures of this car on the website, so be sure to check those out. It's very solid. Again, it's never been restored or anything like that. From what I can tell, it's mostly all original. So starting in the front here, front bumper is very nice. It's not all cracked or anything like a lot of them get. A lot of these cars, the fiberglass starts to spider crack and web out. I don't see any of that on this car. Paint still has a nice shine to it. Even the color matches up nice. Obviously, the US 1 classic plate there, you have to have that. That was, at the time, that was like the plate to have. Both headlights at the end of the video we'll show you at the end. They both function properly. Very little chip here in the paint, could probably be touched up with some touch-up paint. Other than that, there's a very little scratch here in the driver front fender. Lower valance, rubber is really nice. It's probably been replaced at some point, but just very clean car all the way around. Front fender into the driver door again. The paint match is perfect on this car all the way around. All the lines and gaps on this hood, including the door here, are nice and as they should be. As you see, Kelsey style polished aluminum wheels. A lot of these wheels get to, they have like a clear coat on them, and it can start to peel and chip away over the years. None of that on these wheels. Some very, very little bit of fading. You're not going to see it in the pictures. You're probably not even going to see it in person, but they're definitely well above average condition for these wheels. Fitted with the classic BF Goodrich Radial TAs, exactly what you'd want on this car. Lower rocker molding there, you can see it's never been spray painted or touched up or anything. Looks to be all original. All the seals on this car are pretty nice. They're not dry rotted or anything like that. It does have glass T-tops. That was an option for the year. Real easy to take off. There's one latch. You pull them out, set them down. I don't have the T-top bags, but those are easy if you want to buy some. I believe these are the sport mirrors for the year because this car actually has a lot of factory options. As far as I can tell, I'd say most of the options. They're power. I think they're power mirrors. It does have power windows as well as a power driver seat, factory air conditioning, Kelsey Hayes wheels, and a glass top here. So again, I think it's pretty well loaded up. We'll go over some of that whenever we go through the interior. Down in this tray here, the front window is very nice. You can see it is tinted here. That's factory. I don't really see any, big chips or any cracks like that were filled in. None of that. Same with the passenger glass or window on the driver's side. Looks to be original glass. It still shows the imprint of the company on here. Okay, driver quarter panel. Obviously, you're not going to have any dents on these cars, but just a nice, clean look down the side. Yeah, super crisp inside this fender. Same in here. Obviously, from what I can tell, no hip body, no paint work, but again, we'll let you be the judge of that. All right, going into the back here, if you want to come around, the rear window does have rear defrost in it. I don't know if it works, but it does have it, which is that was an option of the year. Somebody did replace the antenna with a stationary antenna. Those were common for braking, so that's probably why they did it. Again, rear bumper Just in excellent condition. There's no separation. The gaps are nice. Again, a lot of these cars, especially on the darker colors, you can see like a light spider crack through it. And usually, like, you can tell when a car's been painted because you'll see some kind of dirt or dust in it. I'm not seeing it on here, but who knows. Going into the back here, around the bumper, all the lights, the lenses are nice and clear. Again, not faded or aged at all. It does have factory dual exhaust. Whenever you see the underneath pictures of this car, you'll see on the site, very original condition. It hasn't been rattle canned. Nobody's been through and undercoated it or anything like that. Exactly what you want to see on a car with 34 or 36,000 miles, whatever it is. And again, it's actual mileage on the title and the Carfax. All right, going around to the passenger side here, there's a little touch up here that somebody did. Some dust. I mean, there's going to be something I'm missing. There's a little mark right here. But overall, again, just a very nice, clean example of an 81 Corvette. Passenger door, there's a little chip down here. Nothing to get excited about, but again, I'd rather you know that it's there. That way, when you get the car, whether you're thinking about shipping it, flying in, looking at it, you know exactly what you're getting. Hopefully, the car's going to be nicer in person than it is in the video and the pictures, which is normally the case. Before I forget, these glass T-tops are in excellent condition. There's no cracking, just a really nice, clean, clear glass tops, and they are tinted from the factory. Again, same as the other side, all the glass on this side's nice. Windshield post, nice and clean. I did put a picture of the VIN number. You can see that that whole area is super clean. A lot of these cars are prone to rust issues. None of that on this car. And do the interior. So it does have a beige leather interior, automatic, factory air conditioning, power windows. Again, I think it's a power mirror, and just a nice clean interior. All the gauges are working, including the clock, the tach, speedometer, everything that I can tell is working as it should right now. Again, it does have an aftermarket stereo system in it. Pretty nice. It's easy to use. It's user-friendly. It's not super complicated. It also has cruise control, which was an option for the year. I do not have a window sticker or a build sheet for this car. You might be able to call down to the Corvette Museum and get a duplicate, but I'm not sure on 81. They had a fire back in, I believe, the 80s that destroyed a lot of their documents, and I forget which year that they cut that off. I know you're not looking at it, but inside the door jambs, nice and clean on this. And just a nice, clean interior. The seats are super clean. The back storage compartment area, the carpeting isn't all frayed or anything. You're going to get this car and you can start using it. It's not going to be, you know, I got to do this, I got to do that. Sure, there's going to be some things you might want to change, but overall, just everything's as it should. In fact, the seat belts even still have the original tags on them. So I don't know if these have been replaced. They're almost too nice to be original, but who knows? And yeah, 34,000 miles, so a little bit lower than I had thought. All right, this was a one. They only had one option for the engine this year, and it's a 350 5.7. I think they're about 190 horsepower. Pretty decent for this car. Everything in the engine bay is pretty much as you can see. You can see they upgraded a few things, but overall, very original. This black across here, something you want to look for. Means it's original paint normally, and it hasn't been like a new front end or none of that's been done on this car. Inside this strip tray, again, super clean. And we did put a new alternator on it. I think we might have put a battery in it. Inspection looked like somebody updated the radiator in it. And just again, just a nice clean 81 Corvette. Hood closes nicely. These cars, you don't want to slam them, but sometimes those, I don't know what you call them, poppers or the releases, They can be tricky, but none of that on this one. I'm going to fire it up. We'll show you the lights in the front, work our way to the back. Not going to do a test drive today. It's like 18 degrees out. The roads have a lot of solid on them, but normally we do that. Again, we did just have it PA inspected before the storm came. Drove it up and down the highway. Handles great. The steering was nice and tight. Some of these cars get all over the road. The suspensions can get tired. It really handles well. I think you'll be impressed whenever you see it in person. I'm going to fire it up here and give you a tour. Again, there's no kind of dash lights or anything like that on. It idles nicely. From what I can tell, again, all the gauges are working. There goes the headlights, and there's the high beams. We're going to do the driver's side turn signal, passenger side turn signal. We'll lower them down, close nice and easily. There's the driver window, passenger window. Let's check these mirrors out. Yeah, they are power mirrors. In fact, they're both working too. All right, there's your brakes, reverse, and you can see obviously shifts through the gears, no problem at all. Even the factory clock is working. And again, I don't have any books or manuals for this car. They're easy to get if you want to get duplicates. And be sure to check out the website for all those pictures. There's probably close to 60 pictures. Again, we do these videos, try to point anything out. Yes, there's going to be something I missed, but overall, you can get a nice feel for the car, know what you're buying. We're down here in Pittsburgh. We try to keep everything inside that we can. And if there's anything I missed or you'd like to talk further, definitely give me a call, shoot me a text, an email, and I'd be glad to do what I can to get this in your garage. So have a good day, and thanks for watching.